Kato, the Kia Stinger here. Today I wanted to talk to you guys and gals a little bit about roll racing versus quarter mile racing, racing from a dig. I know there's two camps, two philosophies with regard to what's real racing. Is it the roll race, or is it the race from a dig? Personally, I'm a quarter mile guy. I'm a racing from a stop guy. I'm a dig guy, getting out of the hole. I've done some roll racing before. I mean, who hasn't? But it doesn't excite me nearly as much. I mean, it is fun. It's more fun than, say, driving in traffic. But I don't see the draw to it. I do see some drawbacks. It's dangerous. There's very little opportunity for a closed roll race opportunity. So normally you're taking your life and the life of anyone else on the road. You're taking that in your hands, and you're taking that into your arrogance. Let's just talk about the idea of your quarter mile or your dig races and your roll races. Dig racing, I believe, takes a bit more skill, a little bit more talent in the driver. I mean, it's not just you and the other driver trying to see who has more power at any given gear and from any given speed. This is you trying to figure out a way to train yourself to know your car well enough to make it out of the hole when it's time to go. And that is hard. You know how many cars I've beaten because the driver wasn't able to, at least on that run, launch adequately. One of my first races in this car was against the Trackhawk, and I won. There's a video of it on this channel, and I check it out. And he didn't get the launch right. I talked to him, and that's what it was. I saw the video. That's exactly what it was. Now we raced a little later that day, and he had dialed his car in. He was ready to go, and he won because he got a very good launch. I had a good launch too, so it wasn't like I did anything wrong. I basically got identical times both runs, but he drove his car the way he's known to drive his car. And there's a clear example of where the launch really, really does matter. And there's some other things about, racing from a dead stop. It's your nerves, it's the excitement, it's you're there in the staging lanes waiting for him to call up the line you're in, and then they call your line, and everyone's scrambling to their cars and closing their hoods and getting ready to roll up and do their burnouts and all that, and it just gets more and more exciting over those next few minutes or however long it takes, and you got to contend with those nerves, and that takes a lot of practice, and you're trying to perfect that reaction time. You're trying to get your car to operate the way you know it should, the way you know it can, and that takes experience, and that takes a certain level of self-control. All right, I gotta pass this guy. Some things about racing from a roll, however, and the skill that's involved, as I understand it, is having a good reaction time. If you're going off of, go on three horns. If you have a manual transmission, obviously your ability to shift is important, similar to drag racing from a dig. So it's not like there's no talent involved, but when you're already on a roll, cars already picked up momentum, and it's all about continuing that momentum and getting faster. That's a figure that out, who would win, by the numbers online. You know, who's got more horsepower, who's got better power to weight ratio, you know, torque and gears and, you know, shift points, all that stuff. And, you know, obviously there's modifications for that, but if you give me all the information, I would assume 9 times out of 10, I will tell you who's going to win before you guys race, unless someone jumps the horn. So the debate of what's more of a roll race versus a racing from a dig. I'll go from a dig all day. That takes more skill. That tells me more about your car. That tells me obviously more about you as a driver. But here's the opportunity you have in my comments to tell me what you think about my opinion and what your experience is. Because we're all in the same book, all right? We love cars, all right? We love to go fast. We're on different pages, some of us, and I'd like to know exactly where your page is. I want to thank you for dropping by. Again, we have an open door policy, so come back whenever you like. I always appreciate the company. I'm going to be doing a giveaway soon. I'm not exactly sure when, for my subscribers. I've gotten a lot of interest, whether it's my Instagram, Kato the Kia Stinger, or my Facebook page, Kato the Kia Stinger, any of the forums, and obviously here, I've gotten a lot of interest in this beautiful hat that you see right here. Yeah, and I know some of y'all wanted one. Now I was thinking, I don't know if I want people to cop my style, because this is such a fantastic, beautiful hat. But you know what? It's about the community, and if I can make one of y'all happy, and I don't also have to be the only person out there that I know of wearing this ridiculous but beautiful hat, then I'd be happy to do it. So there'll be more to come about that. And again, comment, like, subscribe, and I'll be seeing y'all soon. Thank you very much. Stay safe out there.